Good evening and welcome to Starfury Facebook Live. I hope you're all doing well and keeping yourself safe during this lockdown at the moment. And with lockdown going on, we've been trying to keep you guys entertained during this period, keep the Starfury flame flying. We've been having over the past few months some guest talks. We've had about 7 guest talks over the past few months with various actors to keep everybody entertained, as well as Facebook Live sessions to keep you updated onto exactly what is happening with Starfury during this lockdown. And tonight we've got something different. We're going to have a quiz, a competition, some fun for you all so we can keep ourselves entertained and the opportunity to win some prizes. Got a few good prizes here. Big Finish has sent me a selection of audio CDs for you to win. We've got a First Doctor one. We have a Torchwood audio CD, a Missy CD, also of interest to Sabrina fans, that. A Paul McGann Doctor Who one, and also for the Ancient Among You and Adamant Lives audio CD. So, you know, got those as prizes. We also have a selection of the Starfury pin badges. And of course, the main prize will be 2 gold tickets to use at the Starfury event of your choice. And you can bank those tickets. So if you're already booked for an event next year and you have regular tickets for that event, you can use the gold tickets for that and then move the regular tickets to another one. But you can keep them for whenever you want to use them. But we've got 2 gold tickets for somebody to win tonight for any Starfury event taking place. So we're going to start the quiz in a minute. So keep an eye, as I said. Special thanks to Big Finish, who sent us these prizes. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, if you're a fan of Torchwood, they also have audio adventures of Judge Dredd. What else have we got? The Prisoner, Space 1999. So check out their website. You can order their CDs or you can download them as computer files and listen to them that way. And something to keep you entertained while we're still in lockdown. Now, tonight, just to warn you all, there's not going to be any information about future events. It's just going to be a fun quiz, but to let you all know that the next update we're going to be doing on Facebook Live is going to be on October 23rd. That's when I'm going to have it scheduled to do an update on what's happening next year. I've got a few guests already to announce for that, some more dates confirmed for events. So if you join us on October 23rd, that's when we're going to have all the information for you. And then a week after that, we've got a very special event, and we've got somebody who's joining us to help us out for the quiz tonight, who's going to be able to give us a bit of information about what we have going on over Halloween at the end of October. So please welcome Juliet Landau. Hello, Juliet. I don't think I can hear you there. It's all silent there, I'm afraid, at the moment. I can't hear you. Can you hear me, Juliet? Something needs fixing there with your sound. Okay, well, Juliet fiddles with her sound to try and get a bit of that fixed. Just to let you know that we've got an event going on. It's on October 30th. on October 30th, we're going to be running an online convention and premiere for a film that Juliet Landau has written, directed, and stars in. It's also got Anne Rice featured in it. It's her first ever film screen appearance. You got Ron Perlman in it. Joss Whedon's in it. Well, hopefully, Juliet, you back? Yay! We can hear you now.
Oh my God! Mission accomplished. That was crazy. Never had that before. Okay, are you? Everybody still safe and well on your end?
Just about, yes. I spent most of today online ordering the PlayStation 5, so I'm now happy.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, you look great. You're looking right up and bushy-tailed.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
Before we do the quiz, we were just having a quick chat about our event that's going to be taking place at the end of next month, on October 30th, Halloween Among the Dead.
Absolutely. I'm so excited about Halloween Among the Dead. I can't wait. We're going to be doing this special virtual preview screening event of my film, and I heard you, Sean, even though you couldn't hear me talking about it. And I directed the movie. I star in the movie. We've got amazing cast. I know you mentioned some of them: Gary Oldman, Ron Perlman. Yep.
Harry Groner does voiceover on it.
Harry Groner, because he and his wife Dawn do the voiceover of my parents in the film. It's a wonderful cast. As you said, Anne Rice appearing for the first time. Joss also is Joss Whedon, as many of you guys, I'm sure you're a little bit familiar with Joss. And so super excited, and can't wait. You are going to be among the first people in the world to see it. We have a worldwide distribution deal with Modern Films, and Sean can talk about all the different fun stuff going on that night, which I can't wait.
As well as around the film screening itself, we've got a series of guest talks going on. I'll be doing a guest talk with Harry Groner, the mayor from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and with his wife. I'll also be talking with Kim Newman, respective film critic. He's an absolute authority on horror films and the vampire genre. After the film screening, I'll be having a chat with Juliet and then other cast members. We'll have a quiz going on. There's also opportunities for fan meet with Juliet, but also with Harry Groner as well. He's not done very much in terms of the fan circuit. This is an opportunity to have a chat with Harry Groner as well. And tickets are available for this on our website right now.
Absolutely. And also, I think the link will be down below on this video as well today. So hope you guys come, and can't wait to hang out with you and talk about the film and all kinds of other things. And I know that the table meets should be really fun. Harry, as you know, played the mayor on Buffy. So that's pretty cool. So and I know you guys are doing a quiz. Was I going to kick off the...
Well, first, I've got somebody else to join us, because I wanted somebody else to help me out on this, and I thought we needed somebody who's a really good friend to Starfury, somebody who has really supported Starfury. He's a great friend to me, and everybody loves them. I thought we need somebody like that. Sadly, J. August Richards wasn't available, so I had to scout around for whoever was available. But thankfully, at the last minute, Jonathan Woodward said he'd join.
What?
Hey!
Hey, hi,
Jonathan.
Thanks. That was great, Sean. You really roped me in with that one. That was very clever. Ha ha ha.
I thought it'd be good, Juliet, for Jonathan to join us as well, because I thought it'd be good for him to help out with the quiz, because he might want to take part in the quiz as well, because we have 2 gold tickets going. And you might not be aware of this, but Jonathan has to buy his own ticket every time he comes to a Starfury.
It's a new deal that we've worked out.
So this is an opportunity so he can come next year without having to pay.
This is so exciting.
What part of the world are you in right now, Jonathan?
Right now, I am just outside Baltimore. I came down to visit a cousin who is I spent a lot of time with this summer, and got tired of not eating. She wanted me to come down basically and live with her and cook for her because she really just doesn't like cooking, and I love it a lot. So I'm on a mission of mercy to come and cook really good steaks tonight.
Ooh.
But I'm
sounds
a steak tonight as well.
Beautiful steak.
All right, Juliet's going to introduce the first round. So just to explain to everybody before Juliet introduces it, this quiz is a video quiz. So there's going to be video clips up, there'll be questions with them, and then it's split into 4 rounds. And there's a link, and if you go to the link, you can enter the questions, the answers in there, so we can choose the winners. It's kind of, some parts of it are kind of tough, so I don't think everybody's going to get all the answers right, but I have made a couple of the questions tough. Some are easy, some are tough. And you've got until 5 o'clock tomorrow to get your answers in, and then we'll choose some winners and we'll be announcing them next week. So do you want to announce the first round, Julia?
Absolutely. I thought they were really hard because I know you sent them to me to look at ahead of time, and Deb was getting many more answers than I was, but yeah.
Well, Deb's a bit more of a geek.
Yeah, they're pretty fun though. Okay, so first question, everybody, is guess the name of the sci-fi hero and the actor playing them. Guess.
So there you go. That's the first round.
I think I came up with some really good answers on that. Really good ones.
I bet you did, Jonathan.
I got probably 90% of those right.
Well, that's good. Well, it's 4 rounds. Just so everybody knows, there's 4 rounds, 10 questions each round. Somebody, Drew Pearson, don't post the answers in the comment section.
That's funny.
That's not that. Please don't do that. That kind of like ruins the whole quiz. So there's going to be 4 rounds. You click on the link. It's at starfury.co.uk/quiz. And you answer there's going to be 40 questions in total. We've had the first 10 questions. How have you been keeping yourself, Jonathan?
I've been doing pretty well. I was up in Maine with my family and riding out of the pandemic in really idyllic surroundings. But, man, that's retired people. They don't have enough to do with their time. I had to split. I went back to New York. I went straight down so I could wander around my own apartment in my underpants. And, life is returning to normal. Not really normal, but at least normal for me. And I'm a happy guy. I'm really looking forward to the fall. I think it's going to be a really exciting season. Nothing bad is happening in the world at all, anywhere, ever. And I couldn't be more optimistic about the future of not only our country, but England as well. It just feels like everything is on the up.
I'm glad you feel that way. So you've been wandering around in your underpants. I've taken to wandering around in cosplay, trying to pretend my house is a hotel foyer and getting drunk to create the vibe of being at a convention.
That's so funny. Me wandering around in my underpants is a lot like me going to a convention.
I have my 2 good friends here. This is Big Jack.
Oh, very nice.
And this is Little Jack.
I had an exciting reunion with a cousin last night, and we were all just so happy to see each other that there might have been a really damaging moment. I wonder if this will actually work, but if you can see that.
Oh, goodness.
That is the number of bottles that we started with last year. This was the bottle of tequila that he pulled out to try and really hurt my feelings with. And there's the tequila that we started drinking. Man, he's a bit of a collector. So when I got into town, he started pulling out all of his collections so we could try every single one of them. And somewhere around 5 o'clock in the morning, we decided to wrap that up.
I'm glad you've been having some fun, at least.
You can take the man out of the conventions, but you can't take the conventions out of the man.
That's so glad to hear it. We're going to move on to the second round now. So, as I said, it's 4 rounds, 10 questions in each round. Don't post the answers in the message board. You click on the link or just go to the link, starfury.co.uk/quiz, and enter the questions in there. So we're going to go on to the second round now. Did you get many of those, Jonathan?
I am killing this thing. Although I had to go back and yeah, maybe a 90%. A number is confusing me. I don't know why. So I put my phone number in. I bet that's right.
Your phone number will win it for you anytime.
I mean, obviously that's going to be the answer to most everything on this quiz.
Yeah. Some people are just saying, just so you know, once this whole thing is done, it'll still be on the Facebook page, so you can rewatch it. So if you need to go back and rewatch any of the rounds, you'll be able to do that. So what you do is you watch, there's going to be 4 rounds. You watch those, 10 questions each. We've had 2 of them so far. And then you go to starfury.co.uk/quiz and you put the answers in there. You got to do it by 5 p.m. tomorrow. And that's when we'll be deciding who the winners are.
Is there points for getting in early? Because I've got a split screen right here, so I can be entering all of these names in real time.
There's going to be no points for being early, I'm afraid.
I'll just have to, take consolation in the fact that I got there before everybody else, and I'll just know
Absolutely. That. So, Jonathan, do you remember back at our events the photo sessions?
I am familiar with the photo sessions. It is my policy to twist, duck, and lean.
That's why you always take such good ones.
What are we doing on the? Why do you ask?
Well, it's because I'm taking an opportunity to say goodbye to one of our photographers, Jeff, who's our I don't know if you remember him. He's our Australian photographer. He's been working with Starfury for about the past 6 years, and next month he's returning down under.
Oh my goodness!
His time of life
back. Is it sort of like a penal colony thing? Are they returning him?
Sending him back there for his crimes against humanity committed at Starfury.
Yeah, transportation. That's right. Yeah. That's what they call it.
But
it's a shame.
This was supposed to be his last year at Starfury, and we were going to do like a big going away celebration for him at our Supernatural event in October. And of course, we ended up not doing any events. So I basically just wanted to say goodbye to Jeff and a big thank you, because I think he's always done a great job at the photos. He always takes really good pictures, and he's always worked very hard and diligently to improve, every event, no matter how good they look, he's always like, how can I make it look better? He works very hard. And also, if you look at the Starfury Instagram page, all the photos on the Starfury Instagram page, he's taken them all. So he always does a fantastic job at Starfury events, and he'll be very much missed. So I just want to say goodbye to Jeff.
Goodbye, Jeff. It's a real shame you didn't get to have a nice proper send-off at a convention, and instead you got, me and Sean, which is awesome. But it's not like a bunch of people buying you drinks. So I will I'll be sure to toast you later on in the evening. And thanks for everything, man.
For our friends down under, Jeff may be getting some jobs at the Australian conventions. So who knows, if you get a convention down under, Jonathan, you might part ways with Jeff once more.
They have not let me into that country for some time. There was a time when that invitation was in the books, but it hasn't been for quite a few years. And I think the entire country is better off for it.
I think it's the Australians' loss, I'm afraid.
Thank you, Sean. I agree. Yeah.
So we're going to go on to the third round now. We'll do the third round. We'll have a bit more of a chat. Fourth round. What we'll do at the end is we'll play all 4 rounds again. So for anybody who missed it, but here we move on to round 3.
This looks like it's going to be my favorite, because nothing I like better than the subjects in this category.
Absolutely. Well, let's get on with it. Round 3. So there you go. That's round 3.
10 out
How
of
did you
10.
do?
10 out of 10. Oh, I am really creaming this thing. And I got to tell you that that music that you've pulled for this little quiz, it's really, it's jamming me. I've heard it 3 times now, and I cannot stop moving. I got the beat inside me.
See you taking the groove there.
Mm-hmm. I can still hear it in my head.
It's something I pulled out of my file of copyright-free music.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So we'll move straight on now then to the 4th round. This is the 4th and final round. 10 questions here. Jonathan's doing a disappearing act here as well. So we're going to get now on to round 4.
God, I love Spaceship. I think I missed a couple on that, but I mean,
You're not so good on spaceships.
Well, it's just, I mean, I can recognize all of them, but I don't know their names. I mean, what did he fly? What did he fly? I don't know what Boba Fett flew.
You're losing geek points there.
I am losing geek points, but I think the answer that is still correct.
That's good to hear. Well, that was the 4 rounds. We're going to play those 4 rounds all again, one after the other at the very end. And of course, once we finished here, it'll still be up on our Facebook page, so you can still rewatch it on our Facebook as well. But you just have to go to starfury.co.uk/quiz to answer those questions and potentially win a Big Finish audio, a Starfury pin badge, one of these pin badges that we have, and 2 gold tickets are up for grabs. Now, one of the things
pin badges, and I use them as sort of nipple guards. They're really handy if you're jogging. It keeps. I don't do a lot of jogging, but it keeps the shirt from chafing. You just need to be pierced, and then they work great.
Perfect. So a convention. Have you missed the cosplay at conventions?
I have missed cosplay at conventions. I missed the whole vibe of conventions, and I'm really gutted about Destiny this year. We haven't. I mean, haven't skipped that for, I don't know, I think it's 4 years now. I just, that's going to be a blow. That's going to be a horrible blow.
Well, we had a chat. Me and Jonathan are thinking about doing something online.
Mm-hmm. Everybody raise your hand if you think it's a good idea. Yeah, totally in on that.
But what I've been doing is I've been getting people to send me in photos of what I've called lockdown cosplay.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
People doing cosplay in their homes, in their home environment during lockdown. Send me pictures of that. And we've done a little video of it. And at the end of it, everybody watching, there'll be a link for you to click on, and you can choose who you think was the best.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm going to give them one of the Starfury fancy dress trophies for the winners. But we've got a little video now to show you of fans in cosplay during lockdown. So there you go. Go to starfury.co.uk lockdown cosplay. Did you enjoy those, Jonathan?
I loved it. Statler and Waldorf wins prizes. Westworld wins prizes. There's some awesome costumes. It's really comforting to know that people are still, working on their cosplay game while we have this moment to really dial in some excellent, excellent pieces of equipment. And I don't actually have one. I think maybe it'd be worth doing a Twitter poll to see what kind of cosplay build I should make, because I don't know which one I would go for.
Well, I was thinking of ordering you a cos because I haven't seen you in cosplay yet. So I was thinking for next year I was going to order you a cosplay, and I was thinking Team Sisu from The Life Aquatics. I can see the Bill Murray character.
Absolutely, I will. I need the beard, which I can. I'm a little bit gray. That is perfect. I am never moving out of Team Zizu.
Yeah, I think you'd be perfect for that. We miss having you over at conventions, Jonathan. I know we very much met. What we'll have to do next month sometime is have a proper chat, like some of the interviews we've been doing. But I wasn't too sure what we would talk about, because on stage you never talk about Buffy or Angel or Firefly.
You know, I think it comes from years of feeling like my answers were slightly disappointing, and so I think we're all a family here. How many are watching us right now? How many
I have
are?
no idea. I'll probably find out at the end of it.
Fantastic! I love this, but I would love to come hang out in a month. In fact, we can bring some other things to do other than just standard Q&As. We can do some puppet shows. We can also find ways to do Stump the Convention Host with some truly tricky trivia. We can turn it around on you. That's what I'm doing. Everybody should don't tweet me your questions. DM me your questions, because that way we'll put together Can You Dig It Sean Harry quiz in a month's time.
That sounds fun.
And for every question you get wrong, I get another ticket to another show, and you got to fly me over. I like this. I can earn my keep to come back to more conventions.
It's got to work out which ones we'll have you for next year, because there's a vampire ball, of course, but that's not. That's like it was like should have been like 2 months away, and it's now 14 months away. Now the vampire ball, and Destiny is now not. It's the end of next year. Hopefully 2021 will be. I've worked out how we can make 2020 the most awesome year ever.
How's that?
Vote Trump out and cancel Brexit.
It's a tall order. This thing is grim over here. I mean, you guys have been through harrowing elections and harrowing votes, and that Brexit especially, and the Scottish referendum. There are some crazy votes up in England, but this one has got this country in an absolute bonkers twist. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I really don't.
Oh, I just quickly remembered. Want to say a big shout out to all the Supernatural fans, because today is exactly a year now to our next Supernatural event.
Congratulations, Supernatural.
Should have been in 2 weeks' time, but now it's going to be next year.
I hung out with Jen Ackles a couple of times. Does that mean I can come to the Supernatural event?
I don't know. You did that show with him, didn't you? That nobody
ever saw. There's a good reason for it.
It was you, Morena Baccarin.
Morena was in it.
And it's never, what was it called? Still Life, was it?
Yes, it was called Still Life.
Never been aired.
I think you wisely pointed out, Sean, that in fact, Jen Ackles owes a lot of his career to me, because if that Still Life had gotten picked up, he wouldn't have been available for Supernatural.
Absolutely.
So luckily, I polluted that particular pilot to the point where, it was directed by Marty Noxon, of course, who was, but it had no vampires in it. I was a political operative, and not a very good one.
So, but you got the show cancelled.
I did.
History.
So I think actually I should come along so Jensen can thank me in person. I think that makes sense. At least Mark Shepard. I'd love to get a thank you out of Mark Shepard. You think that's possible? Is that going to happen, or am I just?
That's unlikely. That I'll give you a stone, and once you got some blood out of it, then you can go speak to Mark.
Fantastic. I'm going to do it. I'll extract some sort of appreciation from Mark Shepard someday. Maybe I'll have to stage a dramatic rescue where I set him up for a big fall off a cliff, but I'm there to save him at the last minute.
Well, we'll get that sorted out at the Birmingham Hilton.
That's great. At the top of the Birmingham Hilton, I can accidentally almost push him off, and then I can rescue him, and he'll be surely grateful for that, won't he?
Absolutely, yes. He'll owe you then.
Yes, he will. And so will everybody else if he dies. Everybody will. I mean, I'll be doing, yeah, that's not going to work for Sean, for Mark. Poor Mark.
Anyway, to remind everybody, October 23rd, I'm going to be back here for an update on what's happening with Starfury. I've got at least 4 new guests I've got sorted out. There should be some more. There's one of the conventions that hasn't got dates. We got dates for it. So we got an update going on October 23rd, 7 p.m. here, where I'll update you what's happening with Starfury in the new news. Then a week later, October 30th, I've got the premiere of Juliet Landau's new film. We got Halloween Among the Dead event. You can get tickets from our website. And of course, me and Jonathan are going to work something out for New Year's Eve to keep, bring us all together for a party online.
Why not?
Yeah, so we can still all come together. What we're going to do to play us out is we'll have the 4 rounds of the quiz and the lockdown cosplay again, just in case you missed any of that. But it's still all available on this video on our Facebook page. And if you can get your votes in before 5 p.m. tomorrow, we'll pick some winners. And then at 7 p.m. next Friday, I'll be back here to announce the winners and also give the answers to the questions.
Fantastic. So I should be prepared to tune in next week as well to receive my prizes.
If you want us to find out if you were correct.
Obviously, I'm not going to miss that. I mean, I feel really good about this. You know what? I'm going to submit it so Joe can see it right now.
Oh, that's what I've got. Also, a big thank you to Joe. Joe sorts out all the tech side. I could basically, if it wasn't for Joe helping out, I wouldn't be doing any of the online stuff.
She's doing a hell of a job. This is very seamless. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, she does a good job.
I can make it look like the Starfury thing is an eye patch. Yar!
Jonathan, it's been really good having you along.
It's been really good to see you, Sean.
We've all missed you. It hasn't been since that was actually, you were at the last Starfury event we had. You're the last guest we've had. Oh. It's been it's that and the Vampire Ball. It's been too long. We've missed you all. So we'll have you back next year. I mean, there's Destiny, there's the Vampire Ball. I'm sure you'll kind of like randomly turn up at some, like the classic when you turned up at one of the Hannibal events. That was great. That was.
Hi everybody. You know what? There were a lot of people that did not have any idea who I was. And I forget that you have other conventions. I really do. I forget that there are like other shows.
It was when you went on stage and there was all that tumbleweed.
Yeah, there's like, okay, well, that's great. I'm just a guy. Drink something.
Well, a big thank you to Joe. Thanks for Juliet for popping along tonight. But thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you, Sean.
It's good to hang out. We'll do it. We'll do something online before New Year's Eve as well for us to have some fun. But we'll work out a lot of activities for us to do for a New Year's Eve online event so we can still all get together as a community, even though there's this pandemic going on at the moment. And I hope you're doing well. Hope your family's doing well and you're
Everybody's doing well. We're all okay. And I hope all of you watching and hanging out for the quiz are also well and thriving, even inside.
Yeah. Take care. We're going to play you out with the questions again and the lockdown cosplay. I'll see you guys next week when I'll be giving the answers, and hopefully we will all be able to meet up in person soon. Hopefully the vaccine and this lockdown will soon be over.
Agreed.
Until then, stay safe and well.